I am me. Just keep going with the music. Keep going. Okay. The first thing was up in my life. I got into Cinderella, and that was a big thing for me because I was just so nervous and shaking and like about to throw up while giving my audition. So I got the cat, but I just thought it was so much fun. I'm gonna be more prepared this year, and it helped me. And yeah, it got me into drama. And my down was August of this year. My dad hit me, and we've been into court at least 20 times over the 10 years since he got remarried, and they would not listen to me because I'm a minor, and that just irritated me. And CBS was involved, and I didn't have a different up. Was I came out and everybody loved me because everybody accepted me for who I was, but I changed it on Tuesday because we got the paperwork back from CBS, and they said that he has assault charges on him, and that's really good for court, and I may never have to go and see him again. So that is the big up for me. I was dancing in the streets. Okay, my family. Let's start with the one on the end. I think you guys get the picture. He was not the best man. I mean, I'm glad I won my safety, but in the process I lost a father, which is not the best thing in the world. And one of his quotes from when I was growing up, he would say this repeatedly: "I will always choose my wife over my children." I just thought that was fun. The next one I'm going to pick is Rogan, my half-brother on my dad's side. And we shared a room until I left, and we were just as close as we could be. And after I left and said I was never coming back, he said I would never be able to see him again until he was 18. And I was the only positive influence in his life. And when I started playing the piano, he started playing the piano. When I started drawing, he started drawing. And it just, when I told him I wasn't going to come back, that was the moment that it killed me. Because he started crying, I started crying, it was a hot mess. But hopefully I can see him in the future. But I don't know how that's going to play out. The next one is my sister. We've been together through everything, through my parents' divorce, through going back and forth, through everything. When we were little, we used to get up at 5 in the morning before we knew it was against human nature and wrong. We would get up in the morning and watch cartoons and play video games together. And we've kind of drifted because she picked my dad's side and she doesn't believe me. But I don't really care about that anymore. It's just, I want to get along with her. So we're not as close as we used to be, but I know she'll always have my back. The next is my mom. I got a cell phone when I was 10 years old because of issues with my dad's house. And every time I called her to come pick me up because something was happening, without fail, up until August, the last time it happened, tears. I bawled my eyes out just to see her, to know I was okay, to know nothing bad was going to happen anymore. I'm just never going to forget that. Okay, what I don't like. I don't like ignorant people because they'll just pick something to fight over and they will go and they don't even know what they're talking about. So, it irritates me for ignorant people. Then the Westboro Baptist Church. I learned about them on the news because they were picketing the funerals of dead soldiers because the American government let homosexuals into the military. And so America's going to hell, and the fags are going to hell, and so are the fag enablers. The boy holding the posters is 6 years old. He started picketing when he was 3. I think he's going to be not the best person, but it's not his fault. It's a victim of circumstance. And then unjust court systems, because I talk to a lot of people, and every other state lets you talk if your parents are being abusive or neglectful. You never got to speak. Still haven't spoken in front of the judge. Anxiety, because before last Tuesday, every Friday I would get sick, I'd maybe miss school, get the shakes, sweat, vomit, because I knew I'd have to go to my dad's house. And when I was there, I would just be antisocial, be in my room, in the corner of my bed, curled into a ball, probably crying. And I don't have that anymore because of Tuesday. And been finding amazing shoes, but they're not in your size. I have a 13 shoe. I know it's not that big, but I can't.
13?
Mr. Bush's son has a 15 shoe. He's in 8th grade.
Okay.
But like John's shoes, those are really cool. I would never find them. So I just find crappy shoes and give cool shoelaces. It's the appearance of being cool, but it's crappy. Okay. And then abusive parents. If you're going to abuse your kids or neglect them, or you don't deserve them. There are plenty of people who can have children or want them that don't have them. You should give them away. Next.
Pyromaniacs, great.
What I like anime because me and my sister have been watching anime since, I don't know, Sailor Moon when we were both 3. It was just something that's developed through time, and people say, oh, that's dumb or whatever, it's a cartoon, but there are a lot of really good stories in anime that people just blow off. And I like to draw because I think it's something that I'm good at, and that's one of my pictures I scan and put up there. But yeah, I like to draw, I like to write, and I think I'm pretty good at it, not to toot my own horn. And I like books. I read V for Vendetta at least 12 times last year. Enough said.
What did you think of the movie?
We're not going into that. We'll talk about that later. And I like fire. I always get in trouble because I'm always playing with my mom's layers, and I write about fire, I draw about fire. It's so pure and clean and unchanging. It's just one of the symbols that I like. I like pride because I just came out this year, and I'm very happy to not have to hide anymore. And I think it's just the best feeling in the world. And as every teenager will tell you, music is a big part of my life. I wouldn't be who I am without music. Well, that's kind of true. As the 2 of the songs have been just piano. I learned to play the piano last year non-stop. I have a full keyboard in my room, and that's what I do up until 11:30 at night. That's it. I think that's it. 2 more clicks.
Well, nicely done, dude. Nicely done, nicely done, nicely done.